Welcome, everybody, to It Tastes Different Gaming Appetizers. What's on the menu today? Ubisoft is shifting right up your butt a $70 price point for its AAA games, which is not so triple anymore. Ubisoft biggest games will now be at a $70 price point, something the company had resisted so far. Yeah, like 6 minutes. During an interview with Axios, Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot, whatever you want to pronounce his butthole name, confirmed that the company's upcoming AAA games will now be sold at $70, a price hike that's in line with current industry standards. Some of the games will come at the same price as the competition, he confirmed. The big AAA games will come out at $70. Skull and Bones is the first of these games to be sold at the $70 price point. Amazon has already adopted a new pricing structure with both PS5 and Xbox Series X versions of Skull and Bones. But if you go to the Ubisoft store itself, it lists the game still at $60, so you can save yourself $10. I don't know about industry standards, Sony standards. Yeah, but no, I wouldn't say industry standards because majority of the games are still at the $60 price point. So to go to our anti-cornholing friend here, Pat, and find out what he thinks about this new $70 price point. Pat.
It's only industry standards if you're a crook, right? That's what he meant to say. If you're a crooked company, that's industry standards.
Oh, and they definitely that.
Yep. I mean, the writing's on the wall everywhere, right? The most dirtiest of the companies out there already started doing this, and then basically, it basically paves the way for these other smaller, I mean, Ubisoft's not that much smaller, but, smaller companies to go, okay, they already got all the wrath. We're going to come in now and start raising our prices on stuff. They talk about we're only raising it on our AAA titles, but it won't be long before everything they put out is that. Basically, they got everybody excited for Skull and Bones, and then as it gets closer, they're going to be like, oh, sorry, add $10 to that, and then you can have it. It is what it is, and unfortunately, if you want to play their games, you're going to have to do that, or find another way to get them. Wait. Really, right? Wait. But I mean, if this is supposed to be a multiplayer cooperative type thing, so waiting in a game like this is not really usually the best option, right? Because then you've reduced the people you can play with, because it's always supposed to be a online PvE, PvP type game, and that is always a bad thing for games like this to wait, because then the player base dies off. I mean, just think of like all the companies that started doing it, the Call of Duties and all that stuff. They're going to be like $70. If you wait till it goes on sale, you're going to have to wait a really long time for matchmaking because nobody's playing anymore. So bad on Ubisoft, but yeah, I could see that writing on the wall when EA and everybody else started doing it. They're like, those guys already tested the waters. It's our turn. We're going to jump in with both feet. Actually, they dunked one toe in. They stuck a leg in. They go, this is good. We're going to charge $70 for these. And then it'll be sometime after this blows over, they're just going to jump in with both feet. And they won't even say anything. Just every game is $70 from here on out. Ubisoft games, in my opinion, aren't worth $70 typically. I don't know about Skull and Bones. This is this cooperative multiplayer thing. But like Assassin's Creed and all that stuff, that's bloatware games. There's no way there's $70 in that. They rehash the same crap over and over and over, and they just announced like 27 new games. In the
Assassin's Creed,
right? That's what I'm saying. All Assassin's Creed. They just basically opened the drawer. They opened the trunk of treasures and said, "Let's just pull out 7 random games." And guess what we got? We got Ubisoft. We got Assassin's Creed. We got Assassin's Creed for everyone. They pulled the Oprah on everybody, and just said, we got Assassin's Creed for everybody and everything. And by the way, these are AAA games, so they're $70. Assassin's Creed is not a $70 game. Too much fluff and bloatware and that crap, because 80% of the gameplay is tracking down trophies and collectibles and crap. And, But it's Ubisoft's prerogative. I don't know about you, but unfortunately, since we review a lot of these games, we're gonna have to fork out the $70, which is not making me very happy right now. How about you, man?
Yeah, it's a joke. It's not an industry standard. Industry standard would be 60% of the industry is doing this. They're not. You got EA and you got Sony. That's not the industry standard. Microsoft and Nintendo have currently said they're going to keep the prices where they're at. If they can do it, why can't everybody? I think this will push more people towards PlayStation Plus, Ultra Plus Plus, and Xbox Game Pass. And that's going to end up hurting the industry as a whole, these price points. And the biggest reason I think it's BS is the fact that when they put so much bullcrap, microtransactions, loot boxes, and all that, they have more than made up that extra $10 per game. I mean, they have. They know it. The gaming community knows it, and that's just bullcrap. It's just a con. I mean, if this was Oprah, like you said, everybody look under your chairs, and they reach under there. It's just a sandpaper thing that they just pulled out of their butt by Ubisoft, because that's all they're getting. They're getting screwed. You're right. There is no Assassin's Creed is worth $70 right now. Plain and simple. Skull and Bones, I can't say if it will be or not, but just going on the Ubisoft track record, it's not. It's just not. I mean, it's just their track record. Ubisoft quit caring about the gamers long time ago, just like Sony, just like EA, just like Activision, just like so many that become big, they lose their way. They lose what makes them great companies. And charging $70 for the same junk that you've been spitting out for the last 10 years. Like I said, though, we review games. We're going to buy it. We're going to hate ourselves for it, but it's what we do. So we have to suck it up a bit, but you shouldn't. If you disagree like I do, vote with your wallet. Let these people know. Write to your congressman. I don't know. Just let these gaming companies know that we're done with the BS like this. So that's not a political high horse. That's my wallet can't handle $70 games high horse. When everybody goes to $70, I mean, your console's $500. So, that's a lot of money you're going to spend. I mean, when your games are a quarter of the damn price of your console almost. So it's stupid. But what made me mad the most is the industry standards part of the comment. It's not an industry standard by any means. I can go to Steam and pull up 100 new games. 95% of them are going to be $60, if not lower. I can go on Microsoft right now, or even Sony right now, and find a mini game that's still $60. Sony's starting to really push into the 70 a lot harder, though. The new God of War will definitely be Uncharted Collector's Edition of everything they're going to put out. It's going up $70. That's a load of horse shit, pardon my language, but it is. So they can suck it. Ubisoft can suck it, EA can suck it, Sony can suck it. If you think $70 plus all the junk you put in there for me to buy extra, they can suck it. Did I mention they can suck it?
Yeah, I mean, they basically, what was it? Take-Two, Activision, Sony, EA, and Square Enix are all the ones that have announced that they're going to start charging $70 for games. If that's the industry standard, then what the hell are Nintendo and Microsoft, who are holding fast? I mean, Nintendo's got an excuse, right? They haven't put out any new console in freaking forever, so there's no reason that they should be raising any rates. But Microsoft is holding out for a while. I don't know how long they will, but eventually they're going to go there when they see everybody else is making that extra $10 and people are paying for it. I kind of hate that we pay for, it's kind of sad because we are unfortunately helping further this cause because we have to pay for the review we have to pay to review the game. So we have to pay the $70 if we want to put out reviews for games. So, but I hate that we have to be that way. because I would prefer just pay $60 or not play it all until the price goes down. If I wasn't reviewing it, I would not be playing the game until it went on sale. And then I'd be like, well,
Yeah.
I'm going to wait for it to go on sale because $70 is as much money as these companies are saving on packaging and shipping and storefronts and everything like that. There is no point in them charging $70 for a damn game. They're saving so much money by not having to ship us a game or create physical games and copies and stuff. Because when they do create physical copies, such as collector's editions and stuff like that, they charge a premium for a box without a game and a bunch of crap in it half the time. So, I $70 is a pain in the ass for me, and I hate it. But we're gonna review it, so we're gonna have to pay it. Unfortunately, or we just
suck it up,
or we just kick their games out of our review list, which they make AAA titles, so that would be stupid of us to do. But well, shooting yourself in your face, spite your nose, right?
Yeah, I mean the biggest problem is, like you said, you can't wait for these games to go on sale, and that really sucks. It's because Skull and Bones, our group definitely wants to play. I mean, it's been something, especially Pat out of the whole group is dying for. So you can't really wait because time you get on, it's like, yay, we're finally in. We're selling the open seat. Where is everybody?
Half the group didn't buy the game.
Yeah. It sucks. But, vote with your wallets, call your senators, email them, send them dirty underwear. I don't know. Just, we got to let these people know that we're done with these BS tactics just so they can make more bank.
Yeah, I would say that if you really are on the fence about these games, then you really should wait until reviews come out or the games go on sale, just to show them that the $10 is not going to get you to buy their games, or it will prevent it. I mean, all it's going to take is for some AAA titles to flop because of the $10 price point. It may make them rethink that. But I know better than I know as well as everyone else does that people are just not going to wait. They're going to get it as day one and pay the $70 because they really want to play it with their friends like we do. I can't blame anybody for that.
No,
it still sucks, but what are you going to do? I mean, it's either buy the game or don't buy the game. And if you really want to play something, you're going to buy it. I typically, before game reviews, waited for most games to go on sale. I played stuff that went on sale pretty much all the time. And now that we pay for games to review, I'm spending full price on games, which kind of sucks because I buy less than what I buy more than what I used to buy in games because I would wait till they went on sale for 30% off or something and then pick them up. Or back in the day, I used to just go to GameStop and buy the used copy, save myself the $20 or $30 when it went on sale at GameStop or Entertain Mart or any of those other places. But I don't really do that much anymore.
Yeah, me neither. It's, same way, raising a family and all that. Don't really buy that many new games. But since we started this little venture, at least, hey, we're paying for our games. We're going to give you a damn honest review. That's for sure. So, but yeah, it's $70 is a BS price point, and the reasoning is BS as well, considering all the additional money they make and where they make it from. I'm done with them. But Pat, you got anything else before we beat this, as you say, horse to death?
Shame on you, Ubisoft. Shame, but they don't care. They wear that shame. They wear that shame as a badge of pride.
Oh, yeah. Yep. All right. Well, if you're ticked off like we are about this news, let us know. Make sure you give us your comments, give us your thoughts about the topics we discussed, what you think about us. We don't care. Let us know. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, all that good stuff. And make sure you subscribe and tell your friends to subscribe so we can build this up and maybe they'll give us some games to review so they can save us some money. But until we see you next time, see ya.